Hey guys, what's up? It's Karl and happy official iPhone 12 day. So for most people out there, you should now be able to grab your iPhone 12s either from the store. Most people will probably get them delivered, but this video, I want to take a look at every single iPhone 12 variant that you can currently get. We've got every single colorway. You can see the 5 different options here of the iPhone 12, and of course the 4 different options of the iPhone 12 Pro. And before we dive in, I just want to thank everyone for all the love they've been showing all of the videos on the channel lately. It honestly means the most, and I'm gonna try to hook you guys up with an iPhone 12 of your choice or iPhone 12 Pro. And a lot of you mentioned Instagram is probably the easiest way to go since I can DM you directly. So if you wanna see it happen, just make sure you leave that comment down below on your favorite, say, colorway. Leave your IG handle. Go follow me over on Instagram. I'll have a corresponding pic, and I can definitely try to hook you up with a brand new iPhone 12. And we'll start off with the iPhone 12s. And in product red, this was the very first iPhone that I got in the studio. And we'll quickly do a re-unboxing. And you can see here, the iPhone does sit up top. And as all of the unboxing experiences are the same, we'll just quickly go through this one first. You can see designed by California in Apple. If that's the first time you're hearing it, you must be new to the channel. You get the product and warranty info, and sadly this year you only get your one Apple sticker to make things nice and compact. You also get a USB-C to Lightning charging cable, and the thing that doesn't come inside the box, we've heard all of the rumors, everything is true, you no longer get a charging brick. And Apple is doing that for 2 reasons. The first, they're saving the environment, so I'm totally for that. And the second one, they claim that most people already have a charging brick. If you're coming from an older device, maybe 2-3 years old, it's usually this thing, which is actually USB-A. So sadly, this cable will no longer work and you'll need to buy an extra charging brick. You can grab one for 20 bucks. That sucks. And on the product red iPhone 12, I kind of want to talk about the colorway because a lot of people were asking. It isn't exactly the most red product red color that I've seen. It's actually a bit more salmony, maybe even a hint of orange or coral. It actually really depends on which way the light hits it. Not my personal favorite, but that's kind of the product red this year. Around the outsides, you can see all of the edges are now nice and flat. And on the iPhone 12s, the banding is in aluminum. And that's a difference to the iPhone 12 Pros, which are in stainless steel. So we'll place the product red here. And next up, we've got the 12 in blue. You can see the color kind of corresponding on the box art, and of course, the box is in white compared to the darker 12 Pros. Oh, this is black. That is a blue for real. So this is actually black. This, on the box, that actually looks blue, but I guess further on in the stack, this is actually the blue. So my mistake. So you can see here the black model, if I can say that correctly. And you can see the back of the iPhone 12s have the glossy back, whereas on the 12 Pros, those are in a satin finish. I think that looks pretty dope and sleek, and usually from the standard colors, the black and white one are the most popular. Switching on over to the green iPhone 11. Hopefully this is green. Out slides that, and that's almost a bit minty. Yeah, I think maybe a pastel green. You can see the aluminum on the outsides, and I'll quickly take off this screen protector. And the green color was the one I actually had in my last year's now iPhone 11. So you can kind of see the difference there. I would say the 12 is a bit more pastel-y. It leans a bit more to the green, whereas the 11 is a bit more turquoisey. Interestingly enough though, this green really reminds me of what we saw on the latest gen iPads. I'll get that also. And quickly off the bat, from what I can tell, the banding on the outside of the 12 is the same aluminum color on the iPad Air. So if you want to kind of match devices, I think that would be the ultimate combo there. Okay, now we're actually getting to the real blue this time. Up slides that, and oh, this looks nice. So this is almost like a royal blue, a bit navy. And I'm happy that Apple didn't go for the more pastel route on the blue. This color is a bit deeper, a bit richer. And if I did have to make a color choice and didn't want to play it safe going for, say, the black or the white, I would probably lean over to this blue one. That looks really good. And last but not least, the official color code, unfortunately, it isn't orange, because that's what I would assume. This one is just in white. And that is keeping it pretty safe, and you can just see, of course, the white iPhone, and the banding around the outsides, the aluminum, that is in silver. So that is all of the iPhone 12 models. You can see that we've got 5 different colors to choose from. Like I said, my personal favorite, I'm leaning on over towards the blue. If you do want to be a bit adventurous with some color, you honestly can't go wrong with either the black or the white. And I would say my least favorite of the bunch are probably these two, the product red. I just wish it was a bit deeper, and the green, I think it's just a bit too light for me. Obviously, color comes down to personal preference. These are the iPhone 12 lines. You can already see they've got a few fingerprints on them already. And if you're on the fence for color, you can always say stick a skin on it. dbrand has almost every single color combo that you want. They're around 10 bucks, and I think they already have their iPhone 12 skins ready to order. So I'll leave links down below if you want to skin up your iPhone. Let's get on to the 12 Pros. I did get my initial unit in Pacific Blue, so I'll redo this unboxing. And so far, I've loved this colorway, and I do like it more than the green, which they had for the 11 Pros last year. One thing that I'll note though, in the couple days that I've used it, it does feel more premium because of the stainless steel banding, but this does collect a ton more fingerprints than the aluminums on just the standard 12s. And I'll bring up both blue models here, and if we can pick that up on camera, you'll probably see all the extra smudges around the 12 Pro's bezel or the edges. That's kind of just the nature of stainless steel, but I think most people will either rock, like I said, a skin, maybe even a case on it to keep your phone protected. The next 12 Pro that I was really interested in checking out, a lot of you wanted to see this as well, was the new gold. They've redesigned the gold color to emulate 14 karat gold more. And out slides that. Oh, that's looking pretty fresh. The new gold stainless steel band around the outside looks so premium. They did a different process to actually get this color. It does look like actual gold to me. And I would say that the back is a bit more beigey. I think this looks ultra luxe, ultra premium. It's a toss-up now between the Pacific Blue and the gold. Next one, I gotta make sure I get my color right here. Graphite. So they replaced the space gray color. This should just be more black. Or graphite, I guess that's the color. And it does look very similar to a space gray. It's smoky, it's dark, and the banding around the outsides almost looks like a dark stainless that I've seen on some of their Apple Watches, but that looks good as well. So far, probably my least favorite, but I think most people will just be eyeing this or the standard white to play it safe. And last but not least, we are getting to the white, or the actual color code is silver this time for the Pro. That looks pretty fresh and clean as well, and I think this mimics closest to the 11 Pro. I'll bring up my daily, and you can really see the difference of the stainless steel banding. The new 12 just looks so much more shiny, but I would say the white back is pretty similar. So we've got all of the Pro models here. And like I mentioned, the Pro models have these satin backs, so they won't pick up as many fingerprints. And I would personally say my favorite still is probably the Pacific Blue. I really love the color of both the blue and the banding. My second favorite, have to give it to the gold. I'm a real fan of the gold banding, but maybe not as much of the actual back. It's a bit too beigey for me. If you do want to keep it safe, you can always lean on over to the graphite or the white, but that is the entire color lineup, and I will kind of bring every single model out here. Yeah, it's been kind of really cool to check out every single colorway of the iPhone 12 lineup, and just remember the iPhone 12 mini and 12 Pro Max. Those should be dropping sometime in November. So if you want to see those, make sure you hit that sub button. Remember to leave that comment down below on your favorite color, whichever one it may be. Check me out over on IG, Instagram, and hope you guys enjoyed this very first look of the iPhone 12. We'll catch the rest of you in one of my next vids or vlogs. Peace.